In this video, let's do this 13th experiment. It's about demonstrating the interrupts using Arduino. So seeing the interrupts built in Arduino. So the objective is to understand the concept of interrupts in Arduino, and then we'll write a Arduino program that demonstrates the use of interrupts to toggle a LED using a push button. So we'll be sending the hardware interrupt to the Arduino using a push button by external action. And then once Arduino receives the interrupt, it is supposed to toggle the LED. So coming to the circuit diagram at a high level, yeah, architecture diagram, we have it like this. We have this Arduino we'll use it as the embedded system, and then we'll connect a push button to it, which will generate a hardware interrupt. And then once the Arduino Uno receives it, it will also display it on, apart from glowing the LED, it will also display the text message on Arduino IDE. That's how it's connected. It's a standalone system. So then moving on, looking at the the circuit diagram. So circuit diagram is like this. So we'll use Arduino Uno, and then you can see we are using pin number 13, and pin number 13 we have a resistor and LED, and it's connected to the ground. So 13 will activate this LED. In fact, in the video link that we have used pin number 13 over here, and using the pin number 13, you can see that it is going to the LED, and we also have a buzzer additionally, and through the resistor, it is coming to the connected to the ground, and that's it is connected to the ground. And likewise, we have pin number 2 over here. Pin number 2, we have a push button between pin number 2 and ground. And you can see in the video link, we have a push button over here, and that uh, it is connected to pin number 2. You can see pin number 2. The other leg of it is connected to the ground. So it's connected to the ground. That's the very simple circuit diagram. Then let's move on to the code. So let's copy this code as we do previously. We'll copy this. We'll come to the Arduino here. Let's clear it first. It's empty. We copy the code as in the manual. Let's then scroll in the manual. The remaining part of the code is here. So let's copy this. And once we copy this, I'll explain you the code. So we have the code till here. So let's get over here. This is how it is. Yeah, we can see in the code, we have pin number 13 being used for LED. Pin number 2, that is where the push button is connected. And we have this, you need to observe, we have a variable over here, which is called as volatile. So especially to use it for interrupts, we need to qualify it as volatile. So LED state, it's a Boolean. Right now it is taking low value. And then we have the setup function over here. So you can see the setup function. In fact, while pasting it, we did a mistake over here. We should have, in fact, for some reason, we have this should not be here. This should be, and then this. Yeah, let's correct. We have corrected. So in the setup, we can see we have started the serial and then LED pin as output, and we are writing initially we are initializing the LED, and then you can see the pin mode, the button which we are using for interrupt, we have qualified it as input underscore pull up. And then apart from that, in the setup, we are also seeing attach interrupt and digital pin to interrupt. That is button 2 will have to be used as interrupt. And what is it supposed to call when interrupt arrives? It is supposed to call this toggle LED. Toggle LED is a function, that ISR function, interrupt service routine, that we have written, that is supposed to be called. And when is it supposed to be called? It is supposed to be called when the edge is falling. That is what we said. And you can see loop, it is empty. So that means infinitely it will be running, a normal program will be running in the loop forever. We are doing nothing in the loop. However, notice that when an interrupt arrives, and is supposed to call the toggle button. So you can see we have this service subroutine toggle button. What are we doing in toggle LED? We are just In fact, we are doing the USB, you're saying received interrupt, and then after that, we are toggling the state, LED state. Previously, it was low over here initially. If you see, it was low, and we toggle it, and then that is what we are writing. We're writing the state to digital. That is a simple thing that we are doing. So this is the end of the code. Now what we'll do is we'll compile this and upload this. So we are compiling it now, and you can see it is being uploaded as well. Yes, it has been uploaded. And then let's also uh, clear the serial monitor so that we start it afresh. And note few things to observe that under the tools, you'll have to select the board as Arduino Uno. We have chosen Arduino Uno. Likewise, the port we have chosen as the new port that Arduino Uno is connected to. That's one thing we should do before compiling and upload. So it has compiled and it has been uploaded. So let's get to the circuit over here. So we have the video feed over here. You can see in the circuit, we have this button over here. So you can see that is a push button. So right now, let me push the push button. And let's also keep observing the serial monitor, what we are getting on the serial monitor. So once I press the push button, yeah, I'm pressing the push button, you can see I have received the interrupts. Likewise, when I am supposed to click it, so you can see interrupts being received. And then based on the interrupt, you can see the LED is glowing and LED switching off. We have loose connection in the button. That's the reason. Interrupts, many interrupts are getting over there. Yeah, we have met the objective. Thank you.